Namaste, blessings and greetings. Welcome, everyone. This is Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All. And the reason why I stress Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All, because over the years, from the time that I started this channel, I just recently found out, like mid-year, that there is a channel that is named just Sacred Sagittarius. So I don't want you to get confused, and I want you to be sure that when you're looking for my content or channel, that you search Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All. That is the full title of the channel. If this is your first time, or if you've already subscribed and you're new to the channel, I welcome you to the channel. Happy New Year. I welcome everyone in love and light. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. You might like the sign of my voice. You might just love the positive energies, or you relate or resonate with the readings that I post. You might have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere, or you might be dating a Sagittarius, or you hang out or know people who are Sagittarius. Whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. Again, I welcome you in love and light. It's a safe space with spiritual minds and spiritual bodies with the energy of Sagittarius, or connected to it, all come together. So I thank you. This is your general weekend reading. It's your first full weekend reading for the start of the new year. I've already posted your monthly for January for love and general energies. And now we're going to go into our regular schedule. If you're joining me for the first time, I do post readings every weekend. I post monthly content with other fillers in between regarding your ancestors, your shadow work, your karmic, singles, relationships, the X factor, charms, you name it. There's a lot of different videos that I sometimes do, and sometimes I swap them out and I bring in new ones. I will be treating you also, hopefully by today or tomorrow, a pick a card reading for the new year, as well as a past, present, and future. As always, give me a thumbs up to the content and what I put out here freely, so I know that you appreciate what I do. That is all I ask you to do. It doesn't cost you much to subscribe, share, comment, and like. And I give gratitude and thanks back to my subscribers who comment by pulling cards for them at least once or twice during the month. So again, welcome. Let me get to know you by commenting, so I can know your name and exchange, words and contact with you in this peaceful realm. Well, we're going to start out this first weekend reading before we jump into the love reading with some angelic numbers. And for those of you who are not familiar with angel numbers, they're numbers that you might see through your walk of life. You might read in a book, might come to you in a vision or a dream, that have angelic spiritual messages to them. And when you see these messages or you hear them, depending on your skill set, because some of us are more audio, right? We hear things, we receive things through our ears channel. Others of us, we see through our third eye chakras. Others feel through, emotional vibrations. There's general and many ways in which you can receive messages, okay, telepathically, etc., in your dreams. But whenever you see a repetitiveness of these angel numbers, they are there giving you a message. So it's good to know and be familiar with the ones that you see quite often along your journey and along your life cycle. So this way you can be aware of what the energy and what the message is that this particular angel number and is trying to bring to your life. I do have about 2 or 3 decks, maybe 4, with angelic numbers, but this particular one that I'm using for this first reading for the new year, I was attracted to it because it had a variety of angel numbers that I never knew, or sequence of numbers that were angel numbers. So I was so excited to share this and do this first weekend reading with you with these angel numbers. So I've been guided to 4 cards for you for the month of January. And the angel numbers that I were guided to was 404, 1717, 2222, and 4442. Again, not like the usual 1111 or 1212 or 1313 or 555. So many others that we're accustomed to. These I really thought were, outside of the box. So I'm really excited, like I said, to share them with you. We'd love to hear in the comments if you were already familiar, or if you have a connection to these particular angel numbers. So let's start out with 404, dealing with your mind and energy. And wow, the angels are right on target with this, because we kept talking about in both the monthly love reading and a monthly general reading about Sagittarius's need in this new year and this new cycle of life or period along your journey that many of you are going to be going into, that having focus and clarity is so important for your life to be successful, for you to get over, the hills and the valleys that you might have to overcome. And here we go with the first angelic number of the year, 404, that deals with that, with mind energy. Focus, determination, preparation gives you the mental strength that then works on giving you the clarity to resolve so you can be ready to handle anything that is upon your future. Again, it was repeated in both videos, now a third video. So I really feel that the angels and the universe really want Sagittarius to really take the time to be more focused and gain clarity in your life by releasing the stress and wherever else that is distracting you or pulling you away from your intuitiveness, not letting you shine or use your gifts, and not receiving the messages that the universe, such as the angel numbers, are trying to give you. So with the angelic number of 404, prepare your mind, Sagittarius, for future challenges. There will be future challenges. And even though I titled one of the videos yesterday that there's great hope and potential for the new year, that's not to say you're not going to have struggles. There's no way that we're not going to have, within 365 days, some hiccups. We just are, because of the times that we're in and because man is not without sin. So you're going to have your challenges and your struggles, but for some of you, it might be a little bit more intense than others. A lot of you have done the healing work. You are still out there on the hustle and grind, and with sheer determination, being a spiritual worker, being a light worker, trying to bring joy and to change the direction of the negativity in the world today. So by preparing your mind for your future challenges, your mental strength will help you focus to overcome whatever obstacle with sheer determination and hard work. So this is just like a kudos and a reminder from the angels that yes, there still might be tough times, some tougher than others. You have to expect it, but you have the determination, the gifts, the talents, and the know-how to muster through it. But you must have that clarity and vision and understand when it is that you need to be gravitated to some things, when you need to let go of some things, and when collectively we need to get together to work on others. So what mental habits do you need to strengthen in order to be fully prepared for your future challenges? This is a great time right now for you to look into your life and ask yourself that question. So set aside a little time each day for some mindfulness. And that's just being, quiet time for you, tapping into your mind and your emotions, creating and having some mental exercises that can improve your focus and clarity, having that space of quiet so you can concentrate, and you visualize yourself always being successful, overcoming your obstacles. So no matter what the challenges are as they come, just visualize yourself winning and just getting over the hump, okay? Never see yourself as not being able to get over a particular situation. Then with the angelic number of 1717, let go of the past. Another message for those of you who follow me and really stay tuned to the channel and the readings. You know that is a chronic and repetitive message, as it should be, because a lot of issues that people suffer or deal with in their life, in their love life, or just in general, ties to a lot of past energy, the inability to let go and to forgive and forget and to move forward and to live in the present. So 1717, here are the angels again reiterating, you have to let go of the past. It's not even a matter if you should or could you. No, you have to let go of the past. Release it. Give forgiveness to yourself if you need it. Give forgiveness to others. Get the healing and develop and grow so that new beginnings, new life, the opportunity to move forward and to have that blessed renewal, that rebirth can be on the horizon. Sagittarius, it's time to release all that weight, all those struggles of the past, and embrace the potential and the opportunities that are ahead of you. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others. As I said, many Sagittarius, if not most of us, are called to be spiritual leaders or light workers. If you feel called to lead others, as the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey, and they are supporting us, the universe, by the energy of the angels. Ask yourself, what part of your past are you holding on to? Do you truly need to hold on to this? Why are you holding on to it? Is it benefiting you? Is it improving the quality of your life? How can I release it so I can move forward and be present and live freely in the moment? Take time to write a letter to yourself or even jot something down in a journal. Acknowledging the lessons that you have learned from the past. Give your past a reason why you can let it go. And then symbolically let it go. Whether by burning it up or tearing it up, after you get those motions and feelings out, let it go. Put it in the water, put it in the sea, give it to God. Whatever you need to do, just let it go. With 222, stick to it. Being persistent, patience, right? One of our virtues. Progress, manifestation, preparation. Don't give up. How many times some of you were right at the finish line and you stopped running, or you got tired almost at the end of the race? Through the challenging and difficult times, which we know will come, it's just a matter of when and what type of challenges they're going to be. Yes, it's going to drain us. Yes, it's going to make us be tired. It might pull us away from the race in life where we are trying to get abundance and peace and joy and do positive things. But you can't give up, because every time you give up, you're giving up right at that point. It's like the enemy is forcing you, and you're falling for the trap, or you're falling for the trick to give up just when the enemy knows that you're going to be victorious. So don't give up, because when you feel that, just say to yourself, Tigra, I feel like giving up, but you mentioned, and I believe in the universe and the angels, that anytime I get that notion that I'm tired, that I'm weary, that I want to give up, I have to psych myself out and say, no, that's just the enemy trying to trick me, because he or she knows that actually my victory is just a step, a moment away. And that should help motivate you to continue on. Choose a path, Sagittarius, and try to stick to it. You will make slow and steady progress. And this card signifies that you need to be patient and consistent. Consistency and patience works together while working toward a significant goal, especially when you're starting out the new year and you're going through cycles and transformation. There are things moving in your life, things moving out of your life. There's indecisiveness. There's just so much going on, right? So be patient while you work towards that goal. The manifestation shall occur once your plan is organized and aligned. And in order to have that, what do you have to have? The mind energy, right? To have clarity and focus. So what path are you currently following? How can you stay committed to it and make steady progress and not give up and continue to reach your goal? Take a look at your current plans, or maybe past plans from last year that you didn't commit to, that you want to try again, and ensure that everything is in order. Fix or fill in what needs to be done, right? Do whatever it is. Take whatever action you need to take to ensure you have everything. There's nothing missing that's going to not let you be successful. Take one step today towards your goal and commit to making consistent steps until you reach the progress, no matter how small. It's in the inconsistency. You see how my little diva, she sounds frustrated, like something has captured her attention and it's taken her off her focus, or she was resting peacefully and now something disturbed her. Well, that's just like us in life, right? When we're working towards our journey, our path, our goals, and then, oh, we're trying to save money for this trip, and then the plumbing goes out, right? Or we have plans to do something and then something happens and we can't go along with that plan. You just have to refocus and keep going. So maybe you can't do that particular thing today. Doesn't mean you can't do it tomorrow. Okay, so we just got to change our mindset, and we have to be able to adapt with the flow and changes of life. And like I mentioned, we're always going to have challenges in life. Life is never going to be perfect. We can pray for perfection, we can even strive towards it, but we have to deal with the reality of what it is. Then finally, with the energy of 4442, we're talking about signs. I so love this. I can't begin to tell you, because these four angel cards definitely tie into the messages. If you looked at both videos that I posted for your monthly for the new year, definitely 100% tap into it. And it's so concise that they're just overlapping by giving us this information. They're really trying to help us and guide us so that we can get through whatever it is that we're going to have to deal with in this new year, so that we have the time to still manifest, but also go with the flow of life and deal with the challenges that might come. So here we go with signs. Pay attention to the messages, the guidance, your own intuition. Tap into your awareness. Be aware of what is going on around you. Look at the signs, whether it be angelic signs or numbers, or the signs that you see in people that you feel that you're getting from your angels. So stay alert this year for signs and messages, as you should each year around you. Tune into your divine energies. You'll be guided towards manifesting abundance and prosperity. So what signs or messages have you been receiving lately, or what signs do you think you've been avoiding? Maybe you can take time again to recap what you didn't pay attention to last year, that you will make sure that you pay more attention to this year. How can I stay merely attuned to divine guidance in my life? Find ways how you can be more attentive, or at least stop letting others or life distract you from the things that you need to do. And even like I said, even if you have life's moments that happen and you need to take care of them, you take care of them, but then you had to be disciplined to go right back to whatever it was you were doing, focusing on whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish. Keep a journal, like I always say, and the angels are even saying this, to note your reoccurring signs, the current and recurring angelic messages, the recurring messages that you might see in my readings or in other readings that you're gravitated to, or just the messages or the repetitive dreams. Anything that you are receiving or hearing repetitively, it is not to bore you or to entertain you. It is to help you. It is to guide you. So please keep a journal. If you don't have a good memory or you can't take it in mentally, write it down so you can go back to it. Date it if need be. Trust your intuition. Let it guide you to make the right decisions, knowing that divine energies are supporting you. So I just love and I thank the angels for guiding us. I can't, you know, I can't say how excited I am that we've gotten these four cards: 404, 1717, 2222, and 4442. If you like it, like I said, you can go on the internet and search further for more clarification for those. But again, I just love the energies and the messages that they're bringing in, because again, it just emphasizes and just solidifies the messages that we got in the other two readings for this new year. So now at timestamp at 1853, we're going to now proceed to go on with your weekend general readings. These are general readings, as with all readings here on the channel, unless it's a mini personal reading for a subscriber. Otherwise, I don't do personal readings outside the channel, other than for past people that I have done readings for that are in good standing with me. If I reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, and the channel is back being monetized, I will open back up to doing personal readings. Okay, what is the general messages? First message we get for this weekend, starting out the first weekend reading in this new year in the month of January, is: you can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. You know, that's like a child that you're sending off to college, or you remember when you graduated high school, how happy and excited you were, right? But you had that anxiety of going away to college, being on your own. You know, part of you wants to grow up and be an adult, and another part of you wants to stay in the comfort of your home and be around, your parents, where you know you're safe and you're always going to be taken care of. That's what this is saying. You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. So, many of you won't be able to adapt or change or pursue the things that you want this year if you're not willing to take a risk, if you're not ready to take that leap of faith, if you don't believe in yourself enough, if you're not tapping into the opportunities that are there without taking a chance. Some of us just like to stay in our comfort zone, and sometimes staying in the comfort zone is not where you need to be in order for things to happen for you. Take a deep breath and trust yourself. So when you make these decisions to take a leap of faith, when you're ready to come out of your comfort zone and try something new or flip the script, which again was another message in the monthly readings, take a deep breath first. Breathe and trust yourself that you can navigate through the process, even if it is taking you out of your comfort zone. Being happy never goes out of style. There's a lot of people that live life in misery despite everything that they have going for them. They're ungrateful. It's like they have their pity parties. Um, don't do that to yourself. Give yourself the joy that you deserve. Be the source of joy, not only for yourself, but also for others. Because truly, being happy does never go out of style. And being happy motivates you not only to be happier, but to share that happiness with others. Let's see what the tarot is for this week. We get the 7 of coins, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins, and overall energy of the 3 of Swords. Here we go. Some of you could be overcoming a reconciliation, letting go, or trying to be optimistic and faithful after you had to let go of a situation. You were disappointed, or reconciliation might not have gone the way that you want it to go. You're overcoming that sorrow. You're trying to find the healing that you need to feel. And like I said, I do feel this is going to be the year that where some of you are really going to find that space and time to forgive yourself and to forgive others. And as you do that with the 7 of coins, the feeling that some of you are lacking in where you are in your life is because, again, of the disappointment and the letdowns that you've had. Some of you might have given up your ability to aim for whatever it is. You've lost your fiery spark, and you might not feel that life or the journey or the efforts that you want to put forth are worth it. But with the Ace of Cups, it's a reminder, tune into yourself. Don't ever give up believing and being what you want to be, or go where you want to go, or become and do what you want to do. This is a year of self-care and self-love, another message that we've gotten. So stop holding back. Let go of whatever's holding you back, whatever is still lingering that is causing you not to succeed or to move forward. And with the Ace of Cups, I'm sorry, we just did the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, with the Ace of Coins, like I said, as you try to take 2 steps forward, yes, there might be situations in life that might draw you 2 steps back. So there will be delays, even in your best laid plans. Expect them, but don't let them stop you from moving forward. In the middle of the deck with the card of the Sheep of Innocence, you're encouraged today, Sagittarius, to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful. Consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Then take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. Like I said, you need time, whether you go away or just send everyone else away out the house, or find someplace that you can go to a few hours a day just to shed your thoughts, to let go of the past, to recharge, to breathe in the good air and let out the toxic, so that the innocence in you that believes in God, that believes in yourself, can come back. With the energy of the elephant, forgiveness plays a lot in your life. And without forgiveness, again, you will be stuck to the past. So if you're feeling angry about a past issue, the energy of the elephant is reminding you that you have to discover that the more vulnerable feelings that are behind you are anger, and you're being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. It's the anger, it's the bitterness that is holding you back and not letting you move forward and not giving you the ability to forgive. With the energy of the snake, confirming yet again what we all know, many of us are, or many of us will be going into some form of a transformation this year. You're going to be shedding old skin and old emotions, which need to go. It needs to go so that the new skin, the new healthy desires, and something bigger and better could come upon your journey. It's like a change in the wind. You are at the center of this change. And to make the process a little bit more smoother, you need to make sure, Sagittarius, that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. So do you see how all these readings and these messages are really tuning in and collaborating collectively into one message about focusing, about the need to have clarity, how a lot of that is going to play the role on how you handle your transformation. And then intuition, yet again, we spoke about this in these new videos that we've done for the new year. Tapping into your intuition with the energy of the Blue Jay. You're encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands, and that you, Sagittarius, are free to take flight at any time. If you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore, you can take the lead, you can take charge. And anytime that you feel that you can't or you're overwhelmed, who do you give it to? Yes, you give it to God. In the middle of this deck, we get pride. It's okay to have pride in yourself and pride in others. Be true to who you are and live up to your standards. Relationships, some of you might be attracted in the past to people who weren't there for your greater good, who truly didn't serve you. Make it a goal this year to be, again, more careful. Watch the signs. Really scope out who you're attracted to. Be attracted to people who serve your higher good, who bring to your life and not take away. With surrender, I can release my need to control. Even though, yes, we should be in control of our life, we don't want to hold on too tight or be too controlling that we don't realize where it's obsessive or where it's not healthy for us. When, again, we're overwhelmed with situations, or we've done everything that we can do to rectify our situation or to move forward, then you give it to God and let Him direct you. With gratitude in all things, give gratitude. Give gratitude to God, your angels, your ancestors, to yourself as often as you can. Even through the challenging times, give gratitude. Be thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Because remember, a lot of people aren't here anymore. A lot of people might not be here tomorrow. It's only by the grace of God that we are here, and it's by the grace of God that we should give Him thanks for everything. Even when we don't understand why, still give Him thanks. Bet on yourself. Take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. Again, don't give up on you. Just because of the delays, just because of, what you think might be unheard prayers or closed doors, it's not over. At the bottom of this deck, we got give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Bet on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Why are the angels saying that? Why? Because a lot of us beat up on ourselves. We get discouraged because we we're blaming ourselves for things that we didn't do correctly, or the wrong path, or the wrong people we chose. And we forget we are not perfect, and neither are they. So forgive yourself and move forward so you can find happiness. We're closing out with you have one life, so live it well. You know, we're all getting older. Time is moving. We don't know what time is left. This is the one life that we know that we have. So let's live it to the fullest. Don't lose your cool. Be smart. Stay focused and remain level-headed. Like I said, the good is going to come, but there is going to be the bad in between. Don't let it knock you off your rocker. Don't make it let you lose focus. Deal with it and move on. Face the facts. Don't try and hide and run away from the challenges in life. They're just going to come back again. You have to deal with whatever it is that is put in front of you. You can't run from life. Face the facts. The quicker you face them, the quicker and smoother you can transform through them. Living in a fool's paradise. This year, don't let your desires or your fantasies make life unrealistic to you. Don't get caught up in the hype of social media and all the other things that might not be really truly true or realistic. There are a lot of people that are out living false lives, putting out false content, or just telling you whatever you want to hear instead of living their truth and telling you the truth. Don't live in a fool's paradise, because treating like a fool and living like a fool is what you will experience. Nothing good will come of that. At the bottom of this deck, we get submission. Some of you need to submit to a new way of thinking, a new way of living life. Submission to your truth and to your purpose. Don't hold back any secrets, and don't speak of other secrets this year. You might hear some secrets this weekend, or someone might come forth and disclose a secret to you. A message of guidance, reminding you, especially if you're a spiritual worker or a light worker, keep heed and keep private whatever secrets are given to you, whether it's your clients, your family, your friends. Do not share it with others. This came out before about asking for help. Don't forget, you are beautiful, you're great, you have beautiful talents and skills, but there are going to be times in life when you can't do it alone. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Let's see what the final card will be. Let's go to the middle of this deck, and we get turning in. Turning in. We're talking about turning inward to your soul, turning into your intuitiveness. Sometimes we rely so much on external things that we forget about the tools and gifts and talents that we have. May you tune in more to your inner voice, to your inner guidance, and let it be the force that helps you to get that clarity, to help you bring the peace, bring forgiveness into your life, to let go into the past, and just live a fruitful life, being able to navigate, as we know, with the challenges that will come throughout the year. Have a beautiful weekend, and please come back and spend some time with me.